to plot to gain power with this secret. It all started in the Vatican, in Rome. Rome was built and the Vatican it's designed like a symbol. There are messages, and deep down in the Vatican lies archive. Pope Benedict has gone into those archives and stuck his nose where it did not belong. He is a Nazi. He comes from Nazi bloodlines. The Illuminati started in Germany as well. Both of them come from Bavaria, the Pope and the Illuminati. He was down there in these archives. He was reading scriptures that have never been read because they have been hidden for thousands of years. What consisted of it? Ask yourself this. The Gospels were written by the disciples and apostles, but there's one Gospel down there that has not been read and has not been published. That is the Gospel according to Jesus. Jesus journaled. Jesus sent messages, and one of his messages were not to accept money for prayers. While traveling, the apostles were worried. They're saying, Jesus, we're going to go broke. We're going to get hungry. We should be getting money for these miracles. He turned around and said, how dare you, don't you ever take money for helping people, helping them to pray to my Father, to ask for forgiveness. And he would produce many loaves of bread and fish from nothing. This is where, after his crucifixion, the apostles got together, coincided, and they agreed that they would build a church under Jesus' name, and people went there. They would not build them, but they would ask money. They would pass around a tray, and people would have to devote money because they would feel guilty if they did it because Jesus gave them life. Benedict, when he got into this archive, he came very ill. What he found was astonishing. Now, we knew prophets have always prophesied this. There would be the end of the Catholic Church. This is the reason why. You see, for hundreds and thousands of years, the Catholic Church has made lots of money, paid no taxes, and even held money for people. The Illuminati store their money with the Vatican Bank. The Vatican has, under Caesar, so many laws they've made. They know they can do it. People, and yet not pay taxes. This is where the end of the church occurs. Malachi predicted it as well. This is the Black Pope. He exposed it. Now, that secret, if you look today, it's not really out there. But we know, we question, where is the gospel according to Jesus? There's a gospel according to all the disciples, apostles, but yet none according to Jesus? Because his message was different what the disciples and the apostles say. He did not believe in currency, money. His whole time on earth was against the bankers.
He wasn't trying to create a big church. He knew what happened to those things. And you're all wrong about that, man. You say you shouldn't get angry. You shouldn't curse. You shouldn't do things that upset other people, because that's what Jesus spent his whole life doing. He threw the money changers out of the temple. Don't you think that made some people angry? Don't you think it was rude to walk up to somebody's place of business, smack them in the mouth, grab their table, and throw it out the door? What about the time he cursed the fig tree? The pious Christians sometimes make me very angry. They don't even know Christianity. They don't know the man they're following. He was a revolutionary. He was a dangerous man. And by God, so am I. So should you be. So until you change that, you'll be bumbling around, bumping into each other, saying and doing the wrong things, not understanding the nature of your enemy. And if you don't understand the nature of your enemy and the weapons they use, you cannot fight that enemy. You can't fight the battle. You shouldn't even be on the battlefield. That's why you're losing the war. And don't tell me you're not, because I'm in a place of great knowledge about who's winning and who's losing this war. And I can assure you, you're losing the war. Doesn't mean it can't be turned around. It'll never be turned around until you learn what you need to know. You don't even recognize half the weapons that they use against you. And some of them seem so insignificant that you don't even try. Every time any church gets control of government, the people suffer. It's always happened. That's why our founding fathers established a country where that was not supposed to happen, where everybody was free to worship at the altar of their choice. Of the Protestant group do you think existed in this country when our founding fathers put together the Constitution? Over 1,500 different groups, all claiming they were right, teaching a different dogma, quoting scripture to justify what they said, and everybody else was going to hell. So don't give me this Christian nation bullshit, because that's what it is. This nation reflected Christian values because the people who made up the government in the early days were Christian, but none of them agreed with each other, and they still don't today. They very seldom ever have. What do you mean by Christian? Seventh-day Adventist? Branch Davidian? Need to do some serious evaluating, some very serious checking out of agendas. You really want to take over the government and make it a theocracy? Because I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen if you do that. You're going to burn people at the stake who disagree with you. If that happens, I'm going to have to take up arms all over again. And so will many of you, because you're going to be persecuted. You see? Because whichever one controls the government, you're going to have to conform to that teaching, and if you don't believe in it, you're a heretic. Do you understand what I'm talking about? What is our common bond truly? Freedom. denomination you belong to. It means you have to let other people be free, even if they disagree with you. You must publish only documented fact. And you must stay away from printing articles from people who will not document as fact what they put in their articles. That's why my broadcast scares the hell out of socialists. That's why in a White House memorandum I was named as the most dangerous radio host in America, not because I'm going to go out and shoot somebody, but because I shoot documented facts which cannot be refuted. That's why. That's what's dangerous. Seek ye the truth, and the truth will make you free, and nothing else will do it. Jesus Christ has never lied to anybody. Why don't you listen to him? Don't spread a rumor. Spread the truth. Document it. Prove it. Make it irrefutable, and you too will become dangerous to those who admire us in lies and enslave us. Am I attacking the church? You better believe it. All churches, all organized religions that have existed since the beginning of the time.